I'm Officer Dries. The Grand Forks Police Department would like to pass some information on to the parents of the city. With everything that's going on in the world right now, you may find yourself spending a lot more time with your children than you're used to. And this is a good thing. It helps renew the bonds that hold our families together. But it can also give us a unique opportunity to start noticing if there's something wrong in our child's life. Something that may have been missed during our hectic work schedules or our all-consuming school schedules. You may start to see indicators that everything is not okay. You may start to see signs that lead you to think your child may be involved with something they shouldn't be, maybe under the influence of something. Now you, like any parent, would probably notice something is wrong if you're seeing needles and pipes laying throughout the house. But what if those things are absent? What if you don't see those things? The first thing I want to talk to you about is your rights as a parent. Your rights as they relate to your children's privacy rights, especially when it comes to searching of their room or their car or any other property they have. Heads up to any kids who are watching this video, you are not going to like this next part. Parents, I'm here to tell you that when it comes to their property rights, they do not have any specific ones that tells you you cannot search their stuff. That's right. You as a parent, if they're under the age of 18, you can search their room, their car, their backpack, a locked container in their room. It doesn't matter. This actually holds true even if it's an item they purchased with their own money that would traditionally be considered their property. If they don't allow you to search it, it is within your rights to ban that item from your home. Now, I'm not advocating that you search their room every day just because you can. Trust your child. But if you feel the need to verify that trust, it is within your right to do so. And who knows? If your child knows that you are willing to search and have done it in the past, that may be enough of a deterrent to keep any substance from coming into your home. Now moving forward, we are going to show you a selection of items that are readily available here in Grand Forks. If they're not available in Grand Forks, they're easy to find online. And it's just a small sampling of what is actually out there.
Hi, I'm Jason Kaiser with the Grand Forks Police Department. I am a school resource officer for the Grand Forks Public Schools. Just here to talk about a few of the trends that we've seen since I've been an SRO in the school district. One of the main ones, and I'm sure you've heard of it as a parent, is the Juul or the vape. If you haven't seen one, we're going to just display a few of the different vaping or e-cig or juuling devices that we've come across. Obviously, there's a wide array of them, and we thought it was important to talk about them just because they're designed to be discreet. So they're developed to be small and look like other objects to try and fool you as a parent. Now we're going to show you a collection of e-cig vaping devices that we've collected in the city of Grand Forks. The main one we're going to show you is the Juul itself. This is the most popular one, the one we come across the most. It's a very simple device. The pods on the bottom here are actually the tobacco product itself. And obviously the different colors indicate different flavors that make it appealing to the youth to use. This device here that we come across too that can easily be concealed is the actual charging port for the Juul itself. Typically we'll see it in the bottom of a backpack, but it does get plugged into the side of a computer. It can actually sit in that computer unnoticed if you don't know what it is. So the Juul itself plugs into the side of this, and it is actually magnetic, so that it connects in there as magnets. So a place that they can actually hide the Juul itself is under a desk, where there's some metal components or something can actually just stick right under the desk without being detected. If you can see the Juul compared to a USB drive that I have for work, these two items are actually very similar if it's just seen on a desk without knowing the difference. The other brands that we have here are Loon and Enjoy. This Loon package obviously is pink lemonade. And again, the flavors are what make it appealing to the youth in Grand Forks. We'll show you this device. You just think, I guess, as a juuling device as something that is used to ingest a tobacco or nicotine product. This device can actually be manipulated very simply to put in other products, whether that's THC based or some other product that they could be inhaling. So to say they have a Juul and they're just juuling nicotine, what's the big deal? These devices can be used for a variety of other narcotic products. There's also been reports of meth use related to Juuls and these e-cigarettes. These are vape pens. Again, a vape pen, so it looks very similar to a pen. So if you look in a backpack and just see maybe this part of the device, it could look like a pen, but it is actually a heating element to heat up nicotine or another product that they would be ingesting. So the next product we're going to show you is a very normal looking sweatshirt on the surface. As a parent, if you see your child wearing this sweatshirt, you probably wouldn't have any second thoughts about it. But if you look a little closer, the hood strings here are actually mouthpieces. So you can connect a vaping device, whether that's a Juul or other product, within the sweatshirt and actually use that juuling product without being seen, right? Another product I kind of wanted to talk about that we don't have access to is a juuling watch or a vaping watch. The face of the watch itself actually comes off, and it looks very similar to the watch that I have at my wrist, except the face comes off and the nicotine product is within the face of that watch.
So as stated before, there's an infinite number of ways that people can hide or conceal things, and some can get to be very elaborate. Lucky for us, human nature tends to win out, and in this, human nature says to keep it simple. It could be something as simple as this, a manufactured item that you can purchase in Grand Forks that I'll talk about in a second. It could even be simpler, something like this, clothes hanging in a closet. Believe it or not, we find that a lot of people stash stuff in the pockets because nobody thinks to check there. It just hangs in the closet unused until the people need to take something from the pocket. Going back to the manufactured item, it looks pretty good. There's actual water in there, if you can see that. However, there is a pocket, okay? And maybe it's not a water bottle. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it is a can of Pringles or something similar. Here are the chips. There's a pocket on that one as well. Now there's tons and tons of variations of this, from Axe body spray, which you can see here with a pocket as well, to other types of chips, bottles, it doesn't matter. The point is, I'm showing you these not because I think your kid has them in their house, but to get you to think outside of the box. If you end up having to search your child's room and you see something that seems slightly out of place, a water bottle sitting on a cabinet or sitting on a dresser for a month that hasn't been opened, maybe take a look at it, right? You probably wouldn't think twice about finding tennis balls in your child's room. Or very easily they can be made into a place to hide stuff. So what I'd like you to do is just take 1 second here. We're going to show you a few of the other items that we've found. But keep in mind, if it doesn't look like it belongs, take a second look.
So in conclusion, we kind of just grazed the surface of a lot of topics. When it comes to your rights as a parent, we just want to remind you that you are the parent and you do make those decisions. If you feel like you need to search, make sure you do that search. Keep an open mind when you do a search, right? Think of that water bottle, something that maybe if it's in there a long time is out of the ordinary. Make sure you look for those things. As when it comes to Juuls and e-cigs, that is an evolving market. A simple Google search should give you a lot of information on devices to look for. Believe it or not, a good source of information for you may be your own child. So we encourage you to keep that line of communication and that trust open with your child, and don't be afraid to ask that question, right? What is this? What brand is that of sweatshirt you're wearing? They might be divulging that information to you openly. We appreciate you watching this video and have a good day.